Prominent Reuben Abati in a hell of trouble for attacking Tinubu'S two sons. Hello viewers and welcome to InfoGist TV. Putting Tinubu'S sons before ministers on protocol list disturbing, Abati says. Arrive TV journalist and former media aide to President Reuben Abati has questioned the occupation of President Bola Tinubu'S sons, Seyi and Yinka. Abati, who was a media aide to ex-President Goodluck Jonathan, expressed his view on Arise TV, the morning show which he co-anchored with fellow journalists Oseni Rufai and two others. He also described disturbing a situation where Tinubu's sons were reportedly put before ministers on protocol lists during Tinubu's recent trip to Qatar. May we begin to ask, what do the president's children do for a living? I do not know specifically how old they are, but looking at them, by the time I was their age, I was doing something concrete with my life. I got a PhD at 24. I wasn't depending on any father, he said. He also chastised Tinubu for sending Yinka and Seyi on his team's recent visit to Qatar and granting them diplomatic precedence over his ministers. Now, on March 2nd and 3rd of 2024, the president's sons, Seyi and Yinka, were part of the delegations that accompanied the president on a state visit to Doha, Qatar. Abati said, "What am I saying? Is it that the first Nigerians complained that they should not have been on that list? The issue raised there is that, yes, if their father is paying for them to be there, it is fine. I also raised the questions, if they have relevant qualifications, if they are business people, in their own rights, they can bring investment and they will make contributions to the growth of the country. Then you will say they have a reason to be there." What I found disturbing in that video that we just showed the order of protocol. I spent 4 years studying diplomacy. They were coming on the order of protocol before the Minister of the Federal Republic. What are their roles there that they will be put before the ministers? This is Abati complaining. He further noted that people must get to a stage in their lives when they will hold themselves together. I do not want adults behaving like invalids hanging around just because your father is in a position. All these children of privilege sometimes overdo it. And these are boys that would probably have wives at home. Some of these girls, what they go through is very embarrassing. You cannot have a husband that just hanging around. They cannot stand on his 2 feet as a man. We should recall that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission had secured a court order to hold a detained former minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Senator Bala Mohammed. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has also granted the former special advisor to former President Goodluck Jonathan, Dr. Reuben Abati, an administrative bail. A competent source in the commission said that the commission decided to secure the order to detain the ex-Federal Capital Territory minister because the operatives in charge of his case had not concluded ongoing investigations. It was stated that the operatives were still grilling the former minister who was arrested. The source also stated that, in their words, today the commission secured a court order to detain the former minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Bala Mohammed. Nobody can say exactly when he would be released because, as I said, the man is still undergoing interrogation. Now, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission is investigating the former minister for alleged fictitious contracts worth 1 billion naira, allocations of 12 choice properties and 37 commercial plots to a suspected front. It was learned that the commission was also looking into an alleged controversial Abuja land swap deal valued at 1 trillion naira. Wow. Prior to the arrest of the former minister, the commission had interrogated some top directors of the Federal Capital Territory in connection with the ongoing probe. The Director of Treasury, Ibrahim Bomoy, his counterpart in charge of land, Babayo Manasara, the director in charge of Abuja Geographical Information Service, Ms. Jamila Tangaza, the son of the former minister, Bala Samshuddin, and one Tariq Hamad were among those who were interrogated by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Also, the owners of the 16 companies involved in the deals were said to have been invited for interrogations. The commission was said to have seized some houses valued at 872 million naira from the ex-minister and 3 other duplexes valued at 225 million naira from the son of the minister. Meanwhile, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has granted administrative bail to the detained former special advisor to Jonathan on Media, Dr. Reuben Abati. A source in the commission who confided in our correspondent said Abati was granted administrative bail by the commission on Wednesday. The source also added that the commission gave a condition to the former presidential spokesman to produce a service director in the Federal Civil Service as a surety amongst others. The former special advisor to former President Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan has been granted an administrative bail. He is still struggling to perfect the terms of the bail. It is the usual bail conditions. He is required to produce a serving director as surety and submissions of his passport, among others, the operatives added. Also, it was gathered that the former Minister of State for Defense, Senator Musiliu Obanikoro, was still battling to raise 100 million naira to satisfy the conditions for his bail. So, as a result of the irregularity observed by Abati during the visit to Qatar by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his 2 sons, who, according to Abati, came before the ministers, came out to say that such attitude in the course of the administration of the country is not supposed to be so. And to people, these alarms he has raised has caused him to be in trouble for dragging the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's sons out in public, for dragging the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's sons out in public, for dragging the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's sons out in public, for dragging the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's sons out in public.